It's what's called prehistoric music, music that was created by people who had not yet formed their own language. From as far back as the Paleolithic age, that is 2.5 million years ago, primitive flutes have been found carved from bones. Imagine that. Instruments present 40,000 years ago. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. A common set of sounds designed to teach people how to sing different musical notes. It's mostly moving your vocal cords at different frequencies, creating a different pitch of sound. In essence, that's a note. Notes are useful for anyone studying music formally, but you don't need that knowledge to enjoy music though. In fact, music is so much more than a structured subject. It's expression, it's art, it's information, it's rhythm, it's storytelling, and it's been around for a really long time. Today, people all over the world use classifications of music called genres, where in each there is a common theme to the sound of a song or rhythm. From rock and roll, to reggae, to salsa, to mariachi, to benga, to Bollywood, to K-pop, to country, the list goes on. So how was it? Did you hear something that might get you into a new genre of music to listen to in your downtime? I hope so. But hey, everyone's got their own style, right? In fact, music is one of those human things that changes and evolves over time, like watching a tree grow, or well, many trees in a forest. Every human culture on earth has music, and like I mentioned earlier, it all started way back in the day, so far back that it makes the golden goldies look like kindergarteners. It's what's called prehistoric music, music that was created by people who had not yet formed their own language. From as far back as the Paleolithic age, that is 2.5 million years ago, primitive flutes have been found carved from bones. Imagine that. Instruments present 40,000 years ago. Instruments still installed today at that. Not to mention that percussion by way of clapping and intentional bringing together of stone tools to create rhythm was probably around even before the Paleolithic times. Though perhaps the first instrument we ever used was our own voices. We might not think much of them, but it's an extraordinary instrument in its own right. China and India both have rich history when it comes to early music, with the ancient Indian texts, the Vedas, referencing Indian cultural music, and the earliest find of prehistoric instruments being from China, which also boasts the largest collection of discoveries to date. Ever heard of the didgeridoo? It's a beautiful sounding traditional instrument usually played by Australian Aboriginal people. Check out its sound. It's even been used in a modern pop song video from the band Maroon 5. Music from times after people became literate, that is, when we could read and write, is called ancient music. Musical documentation or information that was written was actually the first sign of a society that was literate. Roman, Greek, Indian, Chinese, and Mesopotamian ancient civilizations are among those from which this type of music has been analyzed in recent times. The ancient Near East writing script known as cuneiform was used to write the oldest song humanity knows of. Ever heard of the ancient Greek epics, the Odyssey and the Iliad? Well, they were probably often sung and paired with the music of instruments. So music has endured through time and is present throughout the human world. But what are the similarities and differences music from different cultures have? From the montage of clips shown earlier, it's clear that the sound of music varies greatly. But would it surprise you to know that one study was able to categorize more than a quarter of all the differences they found in music from 60 different places all over the world with just 3 variables? The first of these was formality, meaning for how formal of an event the music was for, which took into account variations in how many people and who was in the audience, as well as the number of instruments used in the performance. The second criteria was arousal, meaning how energetic or hyped it got people listening to be. Finally, religiosity, meaning the spiritual connection that the music had. So clearly, while music is different in different cultures and traditions, it is connected. It's also been said, often at times by a musician, that music is a universal language. Well, some would agree, some would not. Some people love songs in a language that they don't understand, such as non-Korean speakers who enjoy K-pop music. Others may not like how a song from a cultural background they are not familiar with sounds like. Perhaps they would say it is too loud or too fast-paced. However, research has shown one component pleads a strong case for calling music universally understandable. That is, through music, just like through language, we can pick up on the basic emotions of happiness and sadness. A sad song may make you blue, while a lively song might get those happiness chemicals pumping. So, in this sense, the ability to convey emotion, music really is more or less universally understandable. Now, let's look at some of the differences in music in different cultures. Every culture sings, but not for the same reasons. Much Western music is mostly a form of fun, relaxation, exhibition, or leisure. However, many cultures use music in ways that give it a deeper meaning. From healing to in religious occasions, such as group prayer or rituals for those who have passed on from this life. In West Africa, when a blacksmith forges a blade, singers imbue it with strength using the living force that music is to them. Ever felt like just bursting into song but you know you don't have the best singing voice? Well, hey, in some cultures, it does not matter. Talent is meaningless. The Navajo, for example, encourage all to sing and learn songs. In modern Western music, a single melody or harmony is often followed. But in many places, melody is sung non-uniformly, separate and distinct from others singing the song. This can be heard in songs from African to Celtic to Native American music. Music also connects us to our cultural backgrounds. It showcases the preferences of older and younger generations. I'm sure many of you would instantly recognize a song from when you were growing up or from your younger days. If you are still in your youth, I'm sure you've got songs lined up you'd recognize immediately, right? Age is a relative term here, by the way. I don't mean to offend anyone. Moving on, music can be a powerful tool to learn language through. Remember the alphabet song? Well, there you go. But even more, music brings people together. We can bond over our shared love for a genre we listen to and enjoy. This even applies to people from different parts of the world, and is a great way to bridge cultural gaps and even form strong relationships. I'm pretty sure the type of music your potential partner listens to should be on the list of things you know before settling down. Music even helps us progress. While the musical tastes of many youths might send their parents' heads spinning, there's no doubt that there is a strong force of expression. Just like it connects and helps us maintain our cultural heritage, it can be used for advocating change for the better. What a beautiful duality. On that note, pun very much intended, there is one more special thing about music I would like to mention. It can help us learn about other cultures. Hey, it might even be our first introduction to one. What's great is that with knowledge can come understanding and compassion, helping us all be more united but allowing us to maintain our individuality. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining me today. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely going to put on some tunes right now. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Do you agree or disagree? What are your favorite types of music? Or what type of music motivate you or even bring you down? Let me know in the comment section below. Till next time, friends. If you like my content, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Take care.